over that and then refocusing?
Yeah. I think Saturday, you think about it a little bit. Sunday, you come in and you have to put all emotions aside and watch it as like you're grading yourself. I think the biggest thing you do on that Sunday, though, is like I said, is you just got to put all the emotions aside and realize, what you did wrong. Be true, to yourself and how you're grading yourself. Fix the things that you feel like you did wrong or you feel like you could have done better in that game, and try to prep that as best as you can to be, taking step forwards into this next game.
You?
Can you walk?
Oh, sorry. I kind of made this look worse. God. Just Drew, what stands out about Florida's defense to you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, so their front seven's really good. Their defensive ends are really aggressive, can get upfield. And even, people talk about their corners being young. And when we played them last year when they were true freshmen, they're still really good corners in my eyes. And they've got more experience under their belts now, so they're going to be better than they were last year. So I think when you add all those things up, you have a pretty good defense that we're going to have to go against on Saturday. I think as far as their linebackers go, overall they're a good defense. We're going to play a good team on Saturday, we'll put it that way.
Drew, we asked Coach Dooley how he's seen you guys respond. He's like, what about me? Like, if I have to get over this too. How have you seen him maybe respond from Saturday?
Yeah, I think what he does the best and relates it to us is, bottom line is, yes, we we didn't come out and finish some of those wins, but we need to look at it as, we're not playing bad football. We're a good team, and if you let some of the disappointments of last-second losses and a couple errors here and there take over your mindset, and the rest of the season is just going to go to trash. I think he does a great job of just pressing the next play mentality, Fido. You can picture the first word and drive on. That's kind of our mentality that we have right now, and he does a really good job of displaying that in his mental state and just how he acts around us and how he presents himself us on Sunday.
Manuel's been back with the team for like a week or so now. Just how have you seen him respond since he's been back?
Yeah, so since he's got back, he's been working. He's been fighting hard to get back on the field with us. This is not how he pictured, obviously his senior season to go. I think he pictured his senior season like the first couple games, which it definitely could have been for him and for us as well. But he's been grinding to get back to what it is he knows he can be. He knows he can be, and what I know he can be. So since he's been back, he's been just really putting all his efforts towards that and really not letting anything else distract him from it.
Drew, does this season kind of require like a real reset like last year did, or because you guys have been in more close games? I mean, is it kind of a different approach as you go into these last four compared to the second half last year?
Yeah, I think it's a little different. As far as those losses went last year, it was they were nothing like the losses that we've faced this year. The losses we faced this year have definitely been way more tough on us as people, as a team, as an offense, as a defense individually, to where it's not just as easy as clicking a reset button like it would have been last year, because second half of the season 1-5 and honestly can't get worse than what it is right now, when it's a little different mindset this year, as it could have been way better than it is right now, rather than it can't get much worse. And that's where it's tougher for everyone on this team, because it's like, gosh, it could have been so much better. But you got to put that aside as well. I talked about Coach Dooley does a great job of preaching that to us, and I think we've really adapted that, especially after this last Saturday. We got to really press on and realize that we can still win 9 games with a bowl win. 9 games will make a lot of people happy, and I know at the end, if we do win 9 games, we'll be pretty happy as a season.
Drew, you've got 4 regular season games left in your college career. Are there things you feel like you need to prove over that stretch to yourself and maybe to others?
I think to myself, I'm a pretty confident guy. There's probably just a couple things I need to prove to myself, and really I know I can win as a quarterback. I know this team can win. I'd love to prove that, you know what I mean? But it's not like pressure on myself thinking I don't think I can win. I need to prove that I can win. I know that we can win. I know that this team has a really good chance of winning these last 4 games. I think really for my last 4 games here, I just want to have a lot of fun. I want to go into cool environments. I want to go to Florida. I want to go to Tennessee. And, come back here. My birthday's November 10th. We play Vandy at home, and it's senior night against Arkansas. There's just some really cool games coming up for us. I want to be able to go out saying I had the most fun that I've had since I've been here in these last 4 games. We did that by winning games and executing and playing really good football.
Drew, is it more of a challenge for you to evaluate your play in the SEC this year when you realize you've gone up against 3 defenses that are in the top 16 nationally?
Yeah, you can definitely look at it like that. I know since I've been here, teams have had really good defenses since I've been here. Especially this team we're playing this week. I think if you look at the Florida defenses we've played against since my freshman year, those are some pretty good defenses we played against the LSU with Jamal Adams. And I think these defenses definitely compare to those guys this year, but it's nothing that I don't think we've seen before. I think when you come and play in the SEC, you expect teams like this. You expect to play against players like the guys we've played against. Like last week, Josh Allen did a really good job. I think we expect it. It's more of a thing that it's a regular. It's nothing that blows you away when you come and have like 9 or 10 guys on defense that are just super freaky.
Got time for a couple more.
Drew, you guys Kendall, Emmanuel made a number of guys out this year. Has it been tough for you to kind of translate what you guys do in practice in the games because you don't know who you're thrown to during the week is going to be able to go on Saturday?
Yeah, we definitely had to adjust a little bit last week with Kendall getting hurt midweek. So that was interesting. Had some 12 personnel, and then Daniel was hurt as well, so we didn't have our true backup tight end to come into play. We changed our personnel a bit. I think we adapted really well. Saw Barrett Bannister on the field a little bit. Yeah, it's just been different. You picture something. It's picture perfect. You have all your guys up there that you've been playing with for 4 years. You go out, you beat everybody, you have a lot of fun with the guys you've been playing with. And then adversity hits. You got a lot of new faces out there, and you're the oldest guy. You've started the most games here. You've got the most experience. You got to show up and be a leader to those guys, and show them that whatever happens, and when you get hit with adversity, you can't fold under it. And I think if anything, I feel like I've tried to teach those young guys that throughout this little span we have going on here.
Last one, go ahead, Dave.
Drew, as a veteran and captain, when you have a tough loss, how much do you have to be aware of how everyone else is handling it, and what have you seen from the team last 2 days?
Yeah, over time, I think I've developed that feel. When I first got here, I had the mindset of, I'm not a babysitter. We're all grown men. I think, I felt like everyone should handle themselves the way I handle myself. We move on, we learn from it, we grow. We don't take things to heart. We don't mope around and pout. So that was my mentality when I got here. It's like, if you're doing that, then I don't even want you a part of me. I'm not going to try to help. I'm not going to try to fix the things. But over time, I've realized that that's not the way to be. If you're a cheerleader of a team and a leader of men, you realize that some people can get like that, offense or defense. And it's your job as a captain of this team to kind of take them under your wing and realize that you need everybody. You can't be the guy that just goes and hides in the corner and says, I'm going to deal with myself, which is what I kind of did when I first got here. So it's been a learning experience. I think I've learned a lot since I've been here, and I think in these last 4 weeks I'll still have a lot to learn. But we're just mainly focused on football.
Thanks, Drew.